As you can see today, we're in my shop, so I figured it'd be a good time to do a story time with James about the good old Alaskan days. I don't know if you can see that. My breath it's really cold in here. I have no heat, so.
She is mighty long, and at some landings she's wide. Folks down south say she's another river's bride.
But I know she is married, Mississippi's her name, and she has a family.
And her husband, Mississippi, well, he had to take a trip. He has to live far out at sea.
Oh, you Mississippi grand old lady.
Oh, you Mississippi.
Today on Storytime with James.
So today I'm going to tell you a tale about a time I asked my dad for a little bit of help. Sorry, Pops. So this was probably, I don't know, maybe 8 years ago or so. I'll start this story out with now whenever I call my dad and ask him for any help on anything. It always starts out with, "Hey, Dad, what you doing?" And he responds with, "I'm busy." And you're about to find out why. Great days, great times, good times with Pops. So I had gotten this really good deal on an old Ford pickup truck. An old, I think it was a 72 Ford F-150, beautiful truck, good shape. Didn't run, but it was kind of running. So I had fired it up and I drove it about 5 miles before it just completely died out on me. And so I had this trailer that was 3 feet off the ground. It was a super high trailer that I'd actually got from the same guy that I got the trucks from. And so I called my old man up and I was like, "Hey, I was wondering if I could get you to help me tow this car." This was before I had my tow truck, or actually in between having tow trucks, if I remember right. Anyway, so I'd asked him if he would help me out towing this truck, if he'd help me get it up on the trailer. And, it was just too much for one guy. So he's reluctantly said okay, he'd help. So we pile in my pickup truck and bring the trailer over there, and I get the trailer set up next to it. I didn't have a winch on it. So my dad's like, "Well, what do you want to do?" And I said, "Well, it was a triple axle trailer, and they were really spread apart axles." So I said, "Well, what we'll do is I'll hook the winch cable up to my pickup truck, disconnect the trailer, and I'm just going to pull this thing right up." I said, it's going to lift up a little bit, but it should be stable enough that it'll hold pretty well. So my dad gets out and he kind of looks at the situation, and he's like, "You sure that truck's going to fit on that trailer?" "Oh, it'll fit." So I asked Dad, I gave him the choice. I said, "Do you want to be in the truck that's being pulled or the truck that's doing the pulling?" And he's like, "I'll be in the truck that's being pulled. It'll be fine." His words, not mine. So he gets in the truck, and I hook the chains up and everything, and I start pulling him, and we got the ramp set up, and he starts going up the trailer, and the trailer starts doing one of these, which was expected. What wasn't expected was quite how high it was going to go as he was pulling up. It managed to hit the chain, had hit the trailer, so it kind of started evening it out. Well, that thing dropped down and slammed down to the ground, and my dad just started rolling, and he was going for it. Problem being is the truck was about 14 feet long, and from tire to tire was about 13 foot 6 inches long. There's nothing stopping him, man. He just hit that trailer and he just rolled. And his them front tires were millimeters from coming off. And I'm just waving out the window trying to get him to hit his brakes and stop, because I had stopped pulling him long ago. Well, the brakes did not work so well in that truck. Watching in his rearview mirror, or in my rearview mirror, as he started going up, and all I could see was, basically this view was what I could see as the trailer came down. And as it came down and my dad's eyes cleared the deck of the thing, when he started going, he was like this, and then that deck kind of, and he was ghost white. Thought he was gonna die, man. That old man, that dad, I think he was wearing part of that seat up inside him after that one, because he was puckered. It was probably a good couple months before he would come and help me with anything after that. So anyway, Dad, sorry. So shortly after that, when I could finally convince him to help me again, I got a good deal on this old 70s Chevy big truck. I don't remember what it was exactly, but it had a dump bed on it, and again, it didn't run, and I didn't have a tow truck to drive it. So we decided. I called up Dad and convinced him. I was like, it's got brakes this time. This one's got brakes. We're good. So can we drag it? Oh no, that's what I sold it. That's what it was. I'd already got it to the house. I don't even remember how I got it home. And but anyway, we'd sold it, and he was going to come help me drag it. I was just going to pull it with a rope, because that's how we do things in Alaska, is half-assed at best. So I started going, and he's going along right behind me. Everything's going nice and smooth. I'm going good and slow. And we get to the stop at the end of the alleyway, getting ready to turn on the main road. And that was when we realized that it had brakes when we parked it. Not so much anymore. They were totally gone. And he started yelling and waving at me to move. There's a car coming. There's nothing I can do. So he managed to avoid hitting the back of my F-350, which was awfully nice. But it was another one of those where my dad's eyeballs were bigger around than his whole face. It was pretty impressive. It's like watching a snake eat an egg, just watching his eyeballs grow bigger than his head is. And but we managed to get that truck. Rough guess, I'm going to say 5 to 8 miles from my house is where we had towed it to. And he didn't hit me. Not once did he hit me. So the moral of this story is my dad helps me do stupid shit, but he's really good at helping me do stupid shit. We've managed to get in and out of a lot of hairy spots. So, Dad, hats off to you on that one. You're pretty awesome when it comes to helping me do stupid shit. So, anyway. Hope you enjoyed this story time with James. Until next time, thank you very much. Share, like, subscribe. And I'd really, really love it if you guys would comment down below with some of your crazy stories. Maybe you and your pops did something just dumb at some point, or one of your friends or whatever. I would really like to hear anything that you've got that's happened to you. And if you're one of my personal friends, who's lived through some of the stupid crap that I've done through my life, I'd really like to hear from you. If there's any of my stories that you guys have been a part of, or that you've heard about, or whatever, that you really enjoyed, that you think would be fun to share on Storytime. So anyway, until next time, thank you very much. You guys have a wonderful day. We love you. Goodbye.